What's going on, guys? So over the weekend, we had the pleasure of being introduced to 3 new gear sets by one of our agents, Soulless Baby. The credit for this information goes to him and what he found along with posting to Reddit and YouTube. So thank you, Soulless Baby, for delivering this information to the community. I will leave a link below to his channel, and please go show this agent some love. 3 new gear sets were introduced into the PTS over the weekend. However, there has not been confirmation if this was intended, a minor hiccup, or perhaps something to look forward to. Currently, the only way to acquire the blueprints is from completing projects, and I, unfortunately, was not able to receive these blueprints, but I'm very thankful that Soulless Baby did. The 3 gear sets coming to the Division 2 and could possibly change before Title Update 3 drops are Aces and Eights, Tip of the Spear, and Negotiators Dilemma, which all 3 require a special agent to use, Sharpshooter, Survivalist, and Demolitionist, respectively. Now let's get right down to what these gear sets have to offer. Aces and Eights provides 20% weapon handling, 20% accuracy, 10% marksman rifle damage. 5 out of 6 is Dead Man's Hand. Flip a card by shooting an enemy with your marksman rifle. Headshots flip 2, full house refills your weapon and stops ammo depletion for 10 seconds. 4 of a kind grants 30% bonus armor for 10 seconds. Aces and Eights grants the next 5 bullets 100% damage. 6 out of 6 is Sheriff's Favor. Effects of Dead Man's Hand are applied to all of your party raid members. Yes, that was a lot for the 5 and 6. I really think Massive needs to go back in and do some editing to that, because not a lot of people are really going to understand a full house and flip a card or anything of that kind. So I would go back in and try to make it in layman's terms. Tip of the Spear affords a pulse skill power by 20%, cooldown reduction by 20%, 20% protection to elites. And then your 5 out of 6 gear set is Electromagnetic Trigger. Crossbow bolts are equipped with proximity detonators. On impact, bolt triggers a 9-meter pulse. Your 6 out of 6 gear set, Aggressive Recon. When killing an enemy, trigger a small pulse from their location. Party raid members deal 20% extra damage to pulse targets. This is actually something very interesting, because Tip of the Spear goes in with the pulse skill. So pulse will actually have a beneficial use now, rather than just not having any use at all. So really looking forward to using Tip of the Spear. The next and the last so far that has been introduced is Negotiators Dilemma. It offers 10,000 armor on kill, 30% health, 30% explosive resistance. Your 5 out of 6 gear set is Blowback. Launch a grenade at the target that depleted your armor. Can occur every 3 seconds. And then your 6 out of 6 is Press Home the Advantage. Explosions caused by the player stacks a Bombardier buff. Each stack of the buff grants party raid members plus 10% explosive damage, and the player with 10% bonus armor for 10 seconds. Negotiator's Dilemma is definitely a area of damage type of gear set. I think it's going to be a lot of fun to use during the raid, especially. And a lot of these are geared towards more group parties and the raid. So you could definitely expect these to have some sort of handling, and how the raid Dark Hours is going to be effective. So, take these gear sets with a grain of salt. These just came out. There's no real way to go in, find them, use them. Again, we don't know if this was intentional. We don't know if this was just, something that someone found and then we can't even use it. But maybe, perhaps, we could possibly have some fun with them during the Phase 3. I don't think that is likely, because Massive might actually not let us use these types of gear sets until after Phase 3 has been implemented and then the patch actually goes live. So you know what? I don't know. It was great getting this information. Soulless Baby did a great job in retrieving it and delivering it to Reddit and to YouTube. And a ton of other YouTubers, of course, have covered it and have given their 2 cents on what these gear sets have to offer. And a lot of things goes to Soulless Baby. So, overall, the talents of these particular gear sets sound amazing. It should be very interesting to use, especially with the collaboration with the specialization, which is a huge benefactor in having the specializations actually be used and something of worth. So again, right now it's hard to tell just how well these gear sets will hold up, but you can definitely expect these to be used throughout the upcoming raid Dark Hours. Head on over to Soulless Baby's YouTube channel. I'll leave a link below. Give a like and a sub to him. He did a great job. Don't forget to like and sub to this channel for more Division 2 content. It was a pleasure making this video for you guys. Take care.
Control point secured. Well done.
Reinforcements en route. Incoming hostiles detected.
Want to be close to me?
Heavily armored hostile detected.
Vision assert system. Don't.
Hey, Agent. We got a project that's ready to be completed. Whenever you have the time.
Supply room access unlocked. Supplies nearby.
Now it's our turn.
Hostile supply convoy nearby. Supplies detected.
It's dropped out of sight.